So, I'm continuing my, I guess it's going to eventually be a series of Kingdom Come Deliverance with just showing how the game is, as well as, I guess, just letting you guys see what it is without you guys having to pay like the 40 to 60 bucks to get the game. And just kind of enjoy, I guess, a good story. You can just see it through how, I guess, how my characters, or how I'm playing through the story. So, last video, we were trying to investigate the coin forgery issue. Um, and basically, I couldn't figure out where I was supposed to go in this room, and apparently, that room I was in the last video, I just had to leave and wait for the two people that worked there to walk back in. So I'm talking right now to, what is it, this one guy's second-hand man, I guess? And I'm asking about Quicksilver at the
Do you have
moment.
any Quicksilver in stock?
Who's asking?
I'm here on behalf of the master fresco painter. He said you sent him away empty-handed 3 times already.
Then I don't have any.
That sounds almost as if you don't want to sell it to me.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that I can't.
That's weird. Oh, and the cool thing is, normally when you're talking to a person, you don't have their stats visible to you. But I have a perk that allows me, like it's empathetic or something, allows me to kind of read in to see what their stats are. So I can see in this bottom right here, well, my reputation is that little like face thing with the number next to it. So I'm just, a 50 I would say is probably right at average. So I'm slightly better reputation in this area. Or at least these type of people I'm talking to at the moment. And then here I have options I can choose to try to get things done. Now I can see here, my speech isn't as good as this overseer here. My, what is this called? I guess renown, or it's like your royalty level almost. I guess it'd be kind of like renown. I sound stupid talking about this right now. But and then there's combatants. So I can either try to talk my way through it, and that's just talking to me from my own view of who I am as a person, just as they see me basically. This is more calling on of, hey, I am this son of this, that type of thing. Like a lot of, in this situation, my person would probably say, well, I am Henry, the envoy of Sir Radzig. I think that's how he says it. And that's a lot of times works against people, but against this person it's not. So I'm going to probably just try intimidating him, because as you can see on the score here, I am a lot more intimidating than this other guy. And part of it is this, a lot of this stuff affects how you are dressed too. Like if I wasn't wearing any of this stuff, I could be put down to like a 4 or something and I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Bollocks. Tell me this instant what you've done with the goods.
Nothing. And I'd advise you to calm down. We're on hallowed ground.
You're a fine one to speak of hallowed ground. A lying thief in monastic robes. What next? A whore dressed as a nun?
This is blasphemy.
I'll give you blasphemy. I'm sure you know what our Lord did to the money changers in the temple.
What do you mean? You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Tell me what's going on here and I won't have a reason to.
The angle. He's talking directly behind him.
I didn't know anything about any counterfeiting.
For your sake, I hope that's true. Now tell me what's been going on.
I swear, I wouldn't normally do anything like that.
Get to the point.
No, I should have gotten to a better angle.
They came for me at noon, directly to the office. The overseer was somewhere on his rounds. Some night it was, without a crest, armed. He called himself Sir Jezek, and he had a lackey with him called Rapota, a scruffy fellow with a yellow cape. Always whistling he was. They told me they wanted all the quicksilver we order for the monastery. Of course, I told him that wouldn't be possible.
And then what? Did they threaten you?
Not at first. They tried to bribe me, and when I refused, they started threatening.
How did you hand it over to them?
I take it up the hill behind the monastery here. There's a big tree there with a small chapel underneath. Sometimes Rapota is there waiting for me. If not, I leave it there.
I'm curious if these people actually point in the direction where the stuff actually is. But in real life, half the time, people are like, you talk to somebody and they're like, oh, it's over here. No, it's not. It's not over there. You're pointing north. I know the direction is like southwest here. But that happens all the time in buildings. To me, it's a personal pet peeve because I think I'm fairly aware of my cardinal directions.
What did they threaten you with?
They said they know people in the monastery. That they'd have me thrown out and beaten for stealing.
Damn.
You had been stealing. I mean, before then.
You know how it is. I work my fingers to the bone and they pay me a pittance.
So they knew about you?
Yes, they knew my name, everything.
Dang, these people they got some insiders, it seems.
Very well. Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Okay, well, I guess I'm done here. Where do I gotta go now? I don't see at the moment. This quest log. Let's see. Oh, I gotta go back now and talk to the guy? That sucks. But that's this game for you. A lot of going back and forth. Just like you would be. Like I can call your horse. It's nice. It's kind of cool. These buildings actually look kind of rustic. Look like they've been there for a little bit. They'll probably be a fast travel. What was that? Oh, I need to go find the armor smith, weaponsmith, that's it. So I have a bunch of those scythe things on me still. And I like to just sell them instead of carrying them around. I don't think I know where I'm at. Let me go look at this map here. Okay, so head south, cross the bridge, and continue on that road. Okay, cool. Here we go. It's really cool how like intricate things are. Like if you pay attention to the small details of how things are set up, it's really kind of cool. Like was it even these little things for these gardens for plants and stuff? You can tell they took some sort of plant fiber and weaved it in between these I guess these sticks or branches they have in the ground. And what is it? I think that's designed to keep boars and stuff out. Because they like to run in here and just trample and eat things. What are these guys all learn about?
Yeah.
And let's see, where's this weaponsmith? This weaponsmith should be right about here somewhere. Come on. Where are you? I passed it. Is that the sign right there? Yeah, okay, that's the sign. I just didn't see it. I wonder, can I sharpen them? If I can sharpen them, I can get more out of it. So one cool thing, and you can't do a lot of like manual repairs in this game, but one thing you can do is use a grinding stone. Apparently I can't repair it, I can only repair my sword. But anyways, we'll go see if we can sell this stuff. If not, I don't know what to do with it. Is this the way in? Oh yeah, here's a place. Trader. Probably the blacksmith's wife. Nope, there's not. It's like as if I don't have anything on me. I don't know what to do with this stuff. I think I'm just gonna drop it. Just extra weight that I don't need on me. Alright, so let's go fast travel. Oh wait, he's in town? Huh. Okay, let's go to the other side of town then. That's gonna save me a lot of time. I didn't realize the guy came over here. It was the same guy. Don't remember if he's in the video or not. But the guy that holds the currency. One thing that's interesting in this game is you can, just random stuff because I passed that tavern a bit ago. You can be an alcoholic if you wanted to, and you can have a perk that increases your accuracy with a bow when you're intoxicated, but when you're not intoxicated, you're just out the window. Is this guy? Oh yeah, here's the guy. Talk to this guy.
Greetings. What business have you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Why?
I don't want to alarm our prey. Gossip spreads quickly, and if those scoundrels loam we're onto them, they'll flee.
That does make sense.
So what have you found out so far?
I found out where they get their quicksilver from. You were right, it was the monastery.
It was the only logical explanation.
It changed hands on the hill behind the monastery.
Have you been there to have a look around?
Not yet.
Maybe it would be worth the time.
I'll go and see.
And have you found out who's behind it?
Someone called Rapata.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry. I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
That is so true. He's
That's
cool.
sophisticated work. And there's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try
Okay.
to think of something. That's all.
That's cool.
With you.
So this game, I think overall is pretty amazing. Like if you like medieval stuff and you like kind of learning just about, I guess just learning in general and then learning about what the society and everything was, you kind of learn just from these quests. Like they'll explain things to you like this guy did, which I just think it's kind of cool. Like, huh, I didn't even think about that. You do need kind of a stamp to put stuff together. And I'm a person that, well, I used to, like, play D&D and even, like, be a DM sometimes for D&D. And so these tiny little details help out a lot when you gotta have something, attention given for when you're making stories and stuff like that. So let's see how far away this land is that we're going. Not land, this place. Come on, let's go to the map. Come on. It freezes sometimes. Not like freezes, but it's trying to load. There's a lot. For such a small team that's done this, I don't remember how many people, but it's a lot smaller than most gaming community, I guess, gaming developers. They've done a really good job on this place. Very vast, very huge.
Yeah.
And you can see in the next to my house, I have this little bed with a bar that's building up, and that's just me getting really tired. My energy's down to 40. My charisma and my speech are going down. I want to see how much at the moment. It's not telling me exactly. But yeah, the more that bar fills up, the more it's going to keep going down. Which, before I speak to the guy, it'd probably be a good idea to go get some sleep. So I guess I'll get my guy rested up. Because if I don't want to piss this guy off, I need my charisma and my speech as high as it can. And those are the two skills I'm trying to work on. Trying to be some of the highest without... Because you can talk your way through almost anything. At least I kind of think that about real life to a certain degree. Can I get a place to sleep? Yeah, cool. Place to sleep.
Got a bed for the night?
I suppose I could find something. For how long?
1 day? One
Just
night?
one night?
Alright. Money up front though.
Oh, that's so cheap.
Here you are.
You would be funny to say, oh, it's not worth that much, and try haggling for
You've
one
got
coin.
it all to yourself. No one will disturb you.
That's nice to know.
Take care.
Nah, I probably don't need anything.
Not right now.
So we got a food pot right there. Most likely here. Hey, this is a fairly nice little room. I can put a book here and read. Is that my room? Is this my room? Doesn't matter which room. I'd say it's probably the one that doesn't have a locked thing. Because this room doesn't have a locked chest. Yeah, okay, so it's not this room, it's the next room. This middle one. I could have asked her where it was, but I didn't feel like it. Sleep and save. It's a cool thing about this game. Usually the most common time you actually save is when you're going to sleep. If I stay up for a couple hours. It's like real life. You can't just sleep all the time and try to get back on your schedule or whatever. Let's see. If I stay up till 5, so right now I could sleep for like 12 hours. And I'll get my energy fully back. So if I stay up to 5, wake up at 5. No, I'm gonna stay up to 6. That's what I'm gonna do. I canceled, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, damn, my guy's gonna be so tired. So let's put them back on the regular things. The issue is sometimes when I get into towns, I can't find a place to sleep. This place, when I first got to it the night prior, I couldn't find a place to sleep, which sucked. I didn't realize there's just lodging right here, so I didn't discover it yet. Alright, we'll have you sleep through the night. And the cool thing is you'll see his health goes up when he sleeps. Sometimes if you're badly hurt, it takes like a day or two of sleeping to get your health fully up. But I should get my health fully up just tonight. And then the comfort for the beds, that helps you with just getting your energy back faster. I'd say probably his health as well. Which is, it's nice. You can get a perk in this game that makes it where you can, if you sleep on bad beds, you get more rested. And it's vice versa with that. So if you started getting higher up in the game and you started sleeping on beds like this, you would not be as well rested. And apparently there's a DLC you can get for this game too that makes it so you can get, I believe it's skeletons. You'd be able to bring that back up and build it, but you gotta raise tons of funds and you have all the headaches and everything as if you really would be trying to build a town in these times. And that's the coolest thing with this game is just knowing that everything is as probably realistic and authentic as it could be. Dang, we're going on to like 20 minutes now. So I just wanted to check the time. Alright, let's see. 5 in the morning now. My person's probably really hungry. But you can see my health bar's up now. Sun's just rising. And of course, nobody's up. 6 in the morning. I'm used to like being like, oh wait, we gotta go get to work. No, not here. Not here at all. What am I checking? Sorry, I'm just like blanked out. Food, that's all I'm needing right now. Okay, cool. Went from 64 to 89, that's pretty good. Well, let me wash up. Find a bucket to wash in. Get myself as clean as I can. I'm pretty sure this is full. Let me empty. Nope. Let's see. This one good? Nope. Sometimes you can't find stuff when you're trying to. Things are usually everywhere. Surprised it's not outside a tavern. Also surprised how long people freaking sleep in this game. Well, I guess they don't, maybe they don't go to bed till later? I don't know, I'm used to our busy society. I guess I'll walk over to where I'm supposed to go. Dang, this place would be perfect for like potion making and stuff. Well, I don't even know what this is, I can't grab it. But like here I can grab this. Grab that. Oh wait, there's the trough thing. Yeah, it's a trough, okay. Now I'm gonna get my horse over here because I don't want to dirty up my clothes because I'm trying to make a good impression on whoever this is I'm talking to. Let's see. I could repair some of my stuff slightly. That'd probably be a good idea to do that anyways. The cool thing is that you got these tailor's kits. I can repair some of this stuff. This one's probably barely damaged. But you can see that it's 100% tailor kit. I'll repair that. It's still 100 because it probably was barely anything. This can be repaired slightly. What happened to my... I think the game just glitched slightly. It's supposed to be on the outside. Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, where did it go? There's that golden cross I took. That's a lot of coin. I had to take it for that effort to break into that chest. And then what am I doing? I'm also gonna go repair some of my armor. So, you know, better looking armor makes you look better. Which interacts and helps decide how everybody reacts to you. Probably looking as nice as I can. I want to see if I take off my... Do I look better? Now my charisma stays the same. Probably not affecting it much. Now if I had a nice shiny chest plate, that would make me look a lot better. But sadly I don't have one of those. Let's see, we'll go talk to this guy. Probably upstairs. Here's the guy.
Good health to you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah,
Engraving.
Engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. Or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Dang.
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking. I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you.
Okay, I think that's all I gotta know.
I'll leave you to your work.
Don't want this guy knowing too much. So I don't know how dynamic this game is, but I don't want to... Oh shit. My guy just fall down the stairs. Dang, my guy needs to change his boots. Dang. Freaking walking down the stairs and falls. Freaking clumsy. Hopefully I can show you guys some combat in this game at some point. This combat's few and far between for the most part. Of course, you're not running around just killing people all the time. I guess technically you could if you wanted to. There's nothing holding you back. Okay, so it's just south side of town. As we ride. Ride. Just trying to think of some sort of phrase to say. I couldn't think of anything. Here we go. Let's see. The baker's cell. Cellar. Whatever. My horse is getting tired. Oh no, he's just a little winded. Speaking of baker, the pretzels seem really good. I'm kind of hungry right now. Nope, I didn't want my horse. I wanted to open the door. Push the wrong button. Oh. What? How am I trespassing? Guy, can I come in?
What do you want? You've no business here.
Okay, I'll leave. What time is it?
Something from me, do you?
What's going on there? Who's there?
Why are you saying who's there? I'm standing in front of you. Is it closed? Wait, it's probably just not open yet. Eh. Oh, there's a... That's the baker. Why is the baker not wearing much of anything? Like shorts, is like practically in his underwear right now. Somebody rob you, guy?
What's it to be?
What's it to be? What do you mean? Maybe I'll go take shelter somewhere. Trying to look out that window. Alright. Oh, the guy fell down the stairs again. How do you fall down the stairs, guy? That was terrible. I guess I'll wait an hour. We'll see if the baker's open so I can go talk to that kid. This is a really long quest, I'd say. It's not super long, but dang. I'm used to it being like, cool, you talk to this person. This one's a little more intricate. But we'll get the bottom of figuring out who took the Quicksilver, so we know who's making the counterfeit coin, so we can figure out who's funding the enemy army. This is a big long thing of sorts. Let's talk trade or in dialogue. Yeah. You obviously don't know where the seller is. Where's the seller? I guess it would be under. Silly me. Walk around. There's the seller. Yep, this is the guy.
My respects to you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapporteur mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
You just incriminated yourself.
One man's word against another. Like I said, I'll deny everything.
And do you really think that's going to help you? Your word means nothing. You've got the tools, the knowledge, and the workshop. The only thing missing is a motive, but I'm guessing it's money.
I don't give a fuck about money.
So what then?
Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course.
Cool, so
That
you guys
scum
might
took her
see
right out of the
some
bathhouse.
action soon. So I talked over that guy.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too.
Sounds like I might go on a rescue mission.
Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise. But only if I know that Esther's safe.
So I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
I'll just go save her.
I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Cool, so this will be...
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my savior.
Okay, cool.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
See you later.
So this seems like a good point where I'm going to be able to show you guys some action. And I will wrap up this video now, because it's about 35 minutes in, and I don't want to have them too long. And I'll start a second one, I guess. Yes, of course, probably after I eat. But yeah, we'll conclude it for now. I'll try to come up with another video before too long. As soon as this game saves or loads, whatever it's trying to do. Oh, it's trying to save. Always takes a little bit to save, but there's a lot of things it has to save. So, yeah. Look at the nice scenery here. Well, I'll see you guys in our next iteration here. And it was, I guess, good kind of showing you guys. But yeah, this next thing, we're either going to have a lot of sneaking, talking my way through things, or possibly fighting to the death. And we will see that again before too long.